Hello everybody, it's Knight back once again playing Custom Robo. So where we last left off, we were just getting through a lot of tutorial stuff and hopefully we'd entering our first Robo battle. I think that's what it is. I meant the pronunciation of the actual battle. This is the battle. Now listen, your Robo will shoot out from the Robo Cannon from the left side. It's a machine that shoots out the Robo Cube. The Robo Cube transforms once it has been fired. When the Robo Cube counts down to 0, it completes its transformation. After that, press the B button to fire your gun. Use the gun to blam 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 your enemy's energy down to 0 and you win. Use the control stick to zoom 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 around and use the B button to fire. Like I said, I gotta figure out how to turn off the tutorials. I haven't figured that much out. This is our opponent. Let me go through a little bit of the customization here. You see all the options here. The customized Robo is to fiddle around with yours. This is what we got. I mean, this is all we got. The way you could switch around and check out things is you hit the A button on what part you want to look. You move around. We got about, what, 3 times 11 is 33, 34 different body parts. And we start with the rail one, which is what I was talking about earlier. A Shining Force model exhibits balanced capabilities. Well-balanced attributes allows operators to use all Robo functions with ease. Can air dash twice. That'll come into play in a bit. The weapons you get out are your gun, which goes in your right hand, which is your B button. 4 times 13. Well, you can figure that out yourself. We unlock more as we go through the game. So, next is the bomb, which is the R trigger. It's just R for the GameCube version, so. Again, same concept, just bombs you use differently. B is basically you shoot depending on what the gun is. This one is just a normal bullet version, while the bomb, this one, let's see, does it arc? This one flies toward the target. Depends on the bomb. Each bomb has a different thing. Like, some could be like the size of a football field, while others could be so small and they can go through walls. So keep that in mind. The pods. This is used by the L trigger. It gives you a kind of a... It depends on what pod you get. I personally like one of them that allows me to put some homing ones out that follows the opponent. And then there's just some like these that fire straight into the direction it's deployed. Alright. And last but not least is the leg section. The legs help you with the maneuverability around the field. So it's best to try to customize your entire Robo based on what weapons you're using, what your opponent is, and what the field is. Alright. Next is to check out the opponent's data. You can see what your opponent's got in terms of what things go. He has everything ours except for the Splendor Robo body, which is basically the same but probably has different stats. We can't see the stats from here. Coliseum data is basically what we're going to be battling on. This is the basic arena. You start with this for a couple rounds. To describe the arena, the green, blue, and red walls are physical walls. You cannot walk through them or anything like that. But there are stuff in the environment that can be smashed, like the spiral things. With enough damage to them, you can destroy them. Strategy advice is just, yeah, information you learn throughout the game you need to review. We can't see partner data. That'll come into play probably within 2 chapters in or something. Alrighty. Let's do this. Ah, crap. Okay. Whew. Let's move around. I just got myself down. Okay, it doesn't go in the arc. Yeah. Okay. Whew. What you basically want to do is try to... Most guns have unique things. And as you walk around, you can see, hey, you do a bit of slide fire and continue. Use this to your advantage, because sometimes you can just hide behind the walls. For certain weapons, try to avoid getting yourself hit. What else? Really just depends on how you play the game. Some people like the heavier bodies that you unlock later, and some people like close range combat, which better weapons have for that. Alrighty. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention, there's also an autosave feature in this. So hopefully I won't have to worry as much. Alrighty. Time for the next battle. Use the R button to fire the bombs, and use the L button to launch the attack pods. I think I just explained this earlier. Firing a prod doesn't stop you from being able to move freely. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that part. You can literally keep walking around and launch the pods. Use the R trigger to drop the bombs, use the LDI. Basically what Harry's telling you is that... Oh. Yeah. As I demonstrated earlier, you can get nailed by your own explosions, so... You have to be really careful. Oh, well, there we go. This is one of the higher defensive models. I believe it was named Metal Ape. You should have the rest of it. Pretty good, but it'll take a lot longer. Yeah, Metal Ape, a metal grappling model. Strong on the offensive and defenses. Side effect is you can't move that fast. In order to have more defense, you have to sacrifice other areas, so you sacrifice maneuverability speed. So, let's give her a shot. Do it again. Oh yeah, if you see that little kind of a rectangle thing just above my health, I don't know if you can see it right now, but... Sorry, just concentrating on the battle as well. Oh god. Oh, there's a demonstration that you can break the thing. But yeah, once those three little rectangles go down, all the way, the opponent will be knocked down. Oh. Let's see if I can demonstrate something else. Or he can kill himself. That works too. You'll see a lot of my combat style. I don't like going in the air because it exposes me way too much. And the only time I do that is once I kill one of the bodies I really like. Take out the next guy. Yeah, now he's explaining jump. You think it'd be one of the first things you explain. Oh, this is the thing I wanted to show. You can charge with the X button. You'll be able to knock out your opponent. You can knock your opponent down with one hit. This is good for close range combat. The problem is with the that one is you're invincible for a couple seconds, but you're vulnerable afterwards because it takes a couple seconds for you to start moving again. So you have to make sure you can actually get in there, hit him, and be able to get away safely. Sorry, I scratched my back. Now, is this the one I'm thinking of? No, it's another Splendor model. Oh! But he does have a new bomb. I don't know if I'm going to show all the weapons, but yeah, there's quite a bit of weapons. And all the bodies. I'll see what I can do in terms of that. The weapon stuff is kind of... The weapons itself, the guns, are kind of weird. But to be able to show all these guys off. And this. And the body, well, that really depends how good you are. Okay. Round 3. This is gonna hurt. He can nail you while you're in the cube. And that was the X button right there. There. See, this is the problem with the air. You try to move in to the point where... yeah. Also try to do that, because sometimes the AI is not smart enough and has close range weapons that you can use that to your advantage. I'm gonna ask it on third battle, holy crap. There we go. And there. Third battle done. Strike a pose.